I would now request the chief guest, Mr. Rasheed Razvi, for his keynote address.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sayyid Masood Hashmi, President, Management Association of Pakistan, members of MAP, learned members of the MAP, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I would like to extend my gratitude to the President and the members of the Management Association of Pakistan who extended me this opportunity to address this August gathering. It gives me immense pleasure to be here in this eminent gathering of the corporate elite of Pakistan on the occasions of MAP's 32nd Corporate Excellence Award. Before me, Mr. Masood Naqvi has given a brief overview of the Corporate Bill 2017. I am not aware what the jurisdiction of the High Court has been dealt with. Previously, Section 7 and 10 deals with the of Ordinance 1984 deals with the jurisdiction of a company judge, and the other matters was with the SECP. Previously, there was a chain of judgment on this point. Mr. Masood Naqvi has also referred to the dispute amongst the members also. The courts were of the view in Indo-Pakistan from both the jurisdiction that the disputed question of fact should be determined and to be decided by the civil courts, because the company judge, they have a very limited jurisdiction. It is a summary court and not a regular court. But in last year, there was a judgment of the full bench of Supreme Court which has overruled this chain of judgments, and they have said categorically that still the jurisdiction would lie with the High Court judge, who will be competent, the company judge would be competent to consider even disputed questions of fact, to record evidence, and to give decision expeditiously. If again these both provisions are maintained, then I think once again the previous law will come into action. We should watch for this, that now the jurisdiction with the company judge should not be summary in nature, but it should have also power to record evidence and to give decision as soon as possible. So far, the amalgamation of companies are concerned regarding Section 284 of the Companies Ordinance. I think if the jurisdiction remains with the company judge, it will benefit the corporate entities. I don't know how far the SECP would be competent and whether they have introduced any provision of appellate authority in case if a person is aggrieved by the decision of SECP. They have any right of appeal, like in other provisions, particularly in the present laws are coming. Regulatory authorities have been given vast discretion, and at the same time, division bench of the high courts are also created as an appellate authority. Otherwise, if the decisions of the SECP is challenged before the high court in a writ jurisdiction, then the scope becomes very limited. The scope of Article 199 of the Constitution is very limited. So what I would suggest is, you should also consider that when the vast jurisdiction is extended to SECP or to the registrar, there should be a provision of right appeal before a division bench of the High Court. MAP's journey of over 50 years in serving the cause of best management practices in Pakistan is indeed laudable. The Executive Committee of MAP, the Secretariat and MAP members deserve to be praised for this enduring commitment. They have enhanced their brand equity year after year, one of the most pristine award ceremonies that recognizes management mastery. Corporate excellence is an incessant process for an organization to continuously renew itself and adapt to the dynamic and competitive business world of today. In the excellent companies, the distinguishing factor is the possessive passion with which the employees own corporate decisions and the targets. Continuous performance and recognition of social responsibility is yet another dimension of corporate excellence. It is important in society because it sets an example and a standard of behavior expected of the corporate world that is socially useful too. Given the facts that Pakistan is getting favorable reviews from global economic pundits, you people as proponent of management are setting for your community clear and high standards, comparing those with relevant benchmarks and taking decisive action. As the dynamicity of the environment evolves, we can foresee paradigmatic changes, especially with the carving of the China-Pakistan economic corridor, as it will open many areas of energy and industrial development. This calls for constant reinvention of advantage and pointing our managerial compasses towards control by vision and values is the need of the time. Additionally, training, shared decision-making, and information will build healthier hierarchies for us. It is a matter of fact that the visionary companies achieve more market capitalization than the average companies when their market capitalization figures are studied on the global stock exchanges. One secret of the long-lived companies seems to be their capacity to hold fast to certain values and build these values into their system and procedure. Excellent firms don't just believe in excellence, but in constant improvement and constant change. Ladies and gentlemen, a key tool to manage productivity in organization could be a framework aligned to practices in organization. Leadership, planning, information, people, processes, customers, and results. Such a framework involves every human resource in productivity improvements, from top executive down to the most junior workers. Leaders must lead by example, set clear directions, and take action to drive improvements. I am extremely delighted to observe here that the Management Association of Pakistan has been spreading the concept and stressing on achieving corporate excellence within Pakistan's corporate world, year after year since 1982. Our growing industry definitely needs such recognition from a prestigious forum like MAP. In the end, I would like to draw your kind attention to two most biggest problems of this country, that is corruption and inefficiency. As professionals and members of civil society, we have great responsibility on our shoulders. We have to jointly fight against these two evils in order to see Pakistan prosperous and a welfare state. Once again, I am thankful to all of you and in the end extend my heartiest congratulations to the award winners. Corporate excellence is what they have achieved through toil and experienced application of management values. To the runner-up companies, I would wish good luck for the next year's Corporate Excellence Award events. May their determined efforts make them win this most coveted award of Pakistan. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.